You ever see someone who walks like they're trying to disappear? That's her. She moves like life's a minefield, and every step could be the one that goes off. Her hood's always up, even when it's hot. Her sleeves are too long, hiding everything but her fingers. She walks with her chin buried in her chest, like she's trying to fold into herself and vanish. I don't know her name. Well, I didn't. She started showing up in our complex around February. Always at apartment 3B, belongs to some guy named Connor. Tall, shaved head, listens to drum and bass at midnight. I see her maybe 3 times a week. She never looks up, just drifts past like a ghost, nobody invited. I nodded to her once, just being polite. She flinched like I'd thrown something, mumbled, "Sorry," like she was apologizing for existing. It's weird, isn't it, when someone seems like they expect to be hurt? I started calling her Ghost Girl in my head, not out loud, just something to latch on to. She had this twitchy thing about her, like an animal that had been cornered too many times. But she moved smooth, weirdly elegant. There's this broken grace in her, like someone who learned to make pain look like ballet. Sometimes I'd see her out on Connor's balcony, chain smoking and staring into the sky like she was trying to make eye contact with God. Once or twice I tried to say hi. She never answered, just ducked back inside like the words were weapons. But once, just once, I said, "Hey, you okay?" She didn't look at me, didn't speak, but as she turned the doorknob, I thought I heard it. So faint I could have imagined it. Not really. I didn't sleep well that night. It's easy not to care. That's what I told myself. Ghost Girl had nothing to do with me. She chose to be there, right? If Connor was bad news, she could leave. She had a car. I'd seen it. I told myself whatever story made it easier to walk past, but stories don't hold when you see fear. That night, everything changed. It was raining. One of those sharp, pissy rains that feels like needles. I'd just gotten back from work, tired as hell, and I saw her, pinned near the trash bins behind the building. 2 guys, one with a neck tattoo, the other with one of those punchable smirks. They weren't being subtle. Close body language, hands too curious. She was trembling. I slammed the door to my car harder than necessary and started walking over, heart hammering. "Yo," I called out. "Everything all right over here?" The guy with the tattoo turned slowly, sizing me up. "She's good," he said, grinning. "Ain't that right, baby?" She didn't answer, just stared past him like she could unsee it. I was halfway across the lot now. "Let her go." The smirk guy laughed. "It's not like she's yours, man. We're all playing." I stopped. "Playing?" He held up his phone. There was some kind of app open, a map with little avatars scattered around like in a shooter game. One of the icons pulsed near our location. A girl's face, blurred but unmistakable. Underneath, a health bar. Current status, 9 out of 100. I stared. "What is this?" "Breaker," he said like it explained everything. "You knew?" Before I could answer, Ghost Girl slipped between them and made a break for it. The tattooed one tried to grab her arm, but she was quick. Slid into her car like she'd practiced. Peeled out of the lot like a bat out of hell. "Nice," Tattoo muttered. "There goes the night bonus." I should have called the cops, but I didn't. I followed them instead. Connor opened the door in gym shorts and a tank top, holding a protein shake and chewing gum. "Yo," he said, eyebrow cocked. "Problem." I pushed past him. "What the hell is Breaker?" He didn't ask how I knew. Just sighed like I was late to the party. "Seriously, you come in here all hot like that over a game?" "She's a person," I snapped. He made a face. "Yeah." "So?" "Look, I didn't make the rules. She's registered. You play or you don't." Simple, she registered? He shrugged. "Some people do it to feel something. Some get signed up by other people. Sponsors. You know how it goes." I didn't, not even close. He pulled out a tablet and tossed it to me. The screen showed Ghost Girl's profile, except here, her name was listed. Name, Lena Tier, bronze points. Remaining, 9. Status, active below that were entries. Dozens, maybe hundreds. Each one logged like a police report mixed with a score sheet. February 2nd, humiliation, 5 points. February 5th, isolation. Blocked social contact, 3 points. February 11th, recorded verbal degradation, 8 points. It just kept going. Connor was grinning. I got 480 total. Not even my best run. But I'm working my way up. To what? He looked genuinely surprised by the question. The prize. I tried to call the police after that. I swear I did. But when I described the app, the leaderboard, the point system, they thought I was joking. Or insane. I screenshotted what I could. But Lena's page was already gone by then. Someone wiped it. I started digging. Breaker wasn't on any app store. You had to be invited. Some Reddit-level dark web bullshit. A mix of predator psychology, gamification, and total moral decay. The goal was simple. Break them. Whoever they were. And if you brought someone low enough, if you got their points to 0, you won. They never said what you won. I didn't care. I knocked on her car window 2 days later. She jumped like I'd fired a gun. Eyes bloodshot, hands trembling. "I know about the game," I said. "I'm not here to play." She didn't move. "Your name's Lena, right?" That cracked something. Her lip trembled. She looked away. "I'm trying to stop it." "No one stops it," she whispered. "You either play or you vanish." "Not me." She looked at me then, first time really looked. Her expression was all disbelief and battle-worn hope. "You're too late," she said. "I'm already at 6. I found others. Not many. One guy in Ohio whose sister killed herself after being targeted. Another in Sweden who leaked the code before his IP vanished off the grid. There wasn't a support group, no hotline, just people clinging to scraps of justice in a world that sold pain for points. I watched Connor for weeks, gathered proof, footage, screenshots, voice memos. I wanted to burn it all down. I wanted to make sure he couldn't hurt her again, or anyone else. But every time I was about to go to the cops, something stopped me. Maybe it was fear. Maybe it was that the cops wouldn't care. Maybe it was that I didn't want to be the guy who knew too much. It ended 2 nights ago. I heard yelling, not muffled, not through the walls. Full-throated screaming that cracked like thunder. I ran. Connor's door was open. Lena was in the kitchen, cornered, blood on her cheek. His hand was raised. Her health bar must have been near zero. I didn't think. I grabbed a frying pan, swung, once, twice. He went down hard. She didn't say thank you, didn't cry, just sat on the floor, knees to chest, staring at the wall. I knelt beside her. "You're safe now." "No," she said. "I'm just paused. I don't know if she'll ever be safe." But I deleted the app off his phone. I smashed his tablet. I sent every file to every authority, journalist, watchdog I could find. They might ignore it. But maybe one won't. And Lena? She smiled today. Just a little. Just enough for her health bar, at least in my mind, to tick up from 6 to 7. That's not much. But it's something. And I won't stop until it's 100.